Makosi. Khanya. So wait until we can talk properly. So, how are you guys? Tobela, Ndau, Makosi, Khanya. What are we going through this week? Yes, guys. Sorry I missed Tuesday. I was doing my fast. So I'm on day 5 of my fast. So that is why I was not there on Tuesday. Because I wanted to be strong, a little bit strong. So when I talk to you, I'm like, I've got that energy. So it's coming back. Yes, day 5 of fasting, guys. I'm very proud of myself at the moment because I haven't been disciplined enough. But this time I managed to push it. I'm on day 5. I'm doing very well. So what have you been, how are you guys? How's everything with you? And how are things? Let's talk. Remember, we are here to talk about spiritual things, how things are like for us, what we're going through and stuff like that. And I'm here to give you my time so I can, I can talk to you about the things that I know and help you as much as I can with what I do, actually. Yes, so let's talk, guys. Let's talk. So what has been happening with you guys? All right. Remember, it is a day where we talk. We talk. This is not planned. It's not pre-planned. It is for me to give my time to you. So you can ask me questions related to spiritual stuff. So I'm happy to talk to you about that. In the meantime, what has been happening with me this week? Yes, I've been learning tarot, for those who love to correct me. So I've been learning that. It's been something interesting. I'm doing that just out of, just to learn what other people are doing out there. So that's what I've been doing of late. And I'm currently reading as well this book, interesting book. It's called The 3 Initiates. So I found it interesting because when you're doing the fast, you need to read something that you're guided to read to whatever you need to read, so that it builds you up spiritually. So I guess this is building me up spiritually somehow. So that's what I've been going through this week. And yeah, there's someone there. So I'm interested in a job overseas. Will my ancestor allow it since I'm spiritually inclined? I mean, the job will be based overseas outside of South Africa. Tobela, ancestors wouldn't stop you from doing something you're meant to be doing. Remember, when we're moving, wherever we're moving, this is part of experience. We are learning wherever we're going, you understand? So it's always good to let them know. So actually they will even guide you. They will lead you towards where the place that will be good for you. And it will help you grow spiritually as well, wherever you're going, anywhere in the world. So we are not, it doesn't mean that if you have all these people with you, you cannot move anywhere. You can move, you can work anywhere. At the moment, it's even better because we are able to work with phones. You're able to, we didn't know that you can do that. You're able to work spiritually. You don't even have to talk to someone on the phone. You can work with them spiritually. So, just talk to them so they will lead you to a better place for you, a good place for you, because some places, it really depends. You don't want to go there and find that your spirits cannot take it. So when you ask them, they will lead you to the right place. I think for some of us who travel without knowing all these things about spirituality, it found us where we are, and we're doing well with it. Okay, being overseas doesn't have to be, that thing that stops you from talking to your people. You can talk to your people anyway. So that's just that. So yes, you can get your job overseas, but ask them for guidance so they can guide you and get you the right job. Sometimes some jobs you cannot work while you're in it, especially when you have these amadlos who want you to be self-employed. So ask them for guidance. All right. So that is just that. Yes, guys. So yes, I've been going through that. Excuse me, that the fasting bit, but yes, that's what has been happening with me. And yes, what's happening with you guys? What's happening with you? Because I can see there are people there. I can see there are 7 people there. Excuse me. So what's happening with you guys? Remember, use this time wisely. If you want to ask about something that you've been meaning to ask or anything, use it wisely. Remember that this is the time. I'm giving you my time so you can talk to me about spiritual stuff. Ndau, Estela. Ndau. Yes, so let's talk. Let's talk, guys. Yes, so this book is really interesting. I've been today I was reading about something about the polarity, what they call it, principle of polarity, which is interesting, and it's a very interesting book. It's a very interesting book. Actually, when I was reading it, it reminded me of something that as people, when we trancing, you know, sometimes you trance. I used to have that kind of trance where you go cold and then you go hot and then, you know, vibrate and then choop, you're tranced. You're out there talking to your ancestors, or you are wherever they take you. So you talk to them. So, anyway, I need to keep on putting lipstick because I'm dry, guys. Like I said, I'm on a fast. So, yeah, so it's very interesting because with this, it actually explained that bit. When I was reading it, I found that it explained that bit properly. It got me to understand that bit properly, why we will have that kind of thing. I know sometimes this is to do with what they call it, just to do with what they call it, trying to think about the medical term, but this explained that bit. It made me go back to that, the trancing bit, you know, to going through the cold and the heat, you know, the natural cold and the natural heat. That was so interesting to read about that. So what are you guys saying there? Ndau enkosi. Thokoza Stella. Tobela Mutsumi. Stella Gogodui Twasa and Ndau Spirit, not from South Africa. What do you mean, Dui Twasa and Ndau Spirit? Not from, oh, you are not from South Africa. Yes, a lot of people that I deal with, a lot of them are not from South Africa. Remember, Ndau Spirit, this is water spirits. It's not related to a particular place. It is water spirit, meaning that even here in Scotland, where I am, even if I was not South African, there's Ndau spirit here, because the water has got spirits of its own. So Ndau spirits are everywhere. It is just that in different places, they are known with different names. You understand? So we know them as Ndau spirits because that part of Southern Africa, we were calling them Ndau spirits because we're related to the Ndau people, the Ndau tribe. You understand? Around that bit. But they're everywhere, the way they explain it. They're water spirits, they're everywhere. I mean, I see a lot of our brothers and sisters, they've got Ndau spirits and they've never been to Africa. You understand? So it's everywhere. Ndau are everywhere. Well, I'm saying they've never been to Africa. They're from Africa, right? That was a correction there. Mutsumi Tobela was told that I was told of this Mkulu who's blocking my things, but he doesn't tell what does he want me to do for him. Which Mkulu, Mutsumi, which Mkulu is blocking your things? Which Mkulu is blocking your things? Is it from the ancestors? Because there's a reason why ancestors, if it is from ancestors, there are reasons why they will do things like that. But how were you told that Mkulu is blocking your things? Was it your people were making you aware that one of them is blocking the process, or what happened? Okay, I'll wait for Mtsumi to answer. Okay. I'm in early stages of my spiritual gift, so that's why I was asking. In actual fact, it was just testing the waters, and now I've passed the first interview and they've invited. All right, okay, that's good. That's good. Tomela Ayanda, good to see you. Yes, so that is what is happening. So yeah, guys, this ancestral, it should not be a difficult thing. Ancestral journey should not be difficult. It is because of when we don't know, it becomes difficult. Like for me, if I was going all over the place and asking when these things were happening to me, I would have been confused. But you see, my people were able to guide me themselves. So I had to be in this place and they had to trust me as well in this place. They had to do everything in this place. Of course, at some stage, they wanted to send me somewhere. But because they couldn't do that, they had to do everything here. And they found that it was easy now. I'm not as like they thought I would have been. Like some things are not going to be affecting me too much. They managed to train me themselves. So that's why I'm trained by them. And guys, you might be wondering the blue. Well, this one is not it. But this one is with my new gift. The Vavenda Ancestors. Hey, this one. This is a new one, so you'll be seeing me with the blue beads. I will explain my beads at some stage, not yet. At the moment, I can't explain beads and cloth with my people. And they said there are some things that are more important than the cloth. So I will explain this when I get the time and when I get the go ahead, okay? To explain these things. So yes, that is why you see this. And you remember I've got the blue Abalozi cloth that I keep on wearing on my head. So now I've got the blue beads as well from Babenda. So hey, it's interesting stuff. So it's like I'm collecting, guys. I'm collecting, which is very good. And another thing that I found interesting, it's like every time I'm here in this place, I kind of like my people are sending me, these gifts are being revealed nicely when I'm here. So I'm glad, I'm so glad that this place is making my people relax so much that they are giving me all these things. I guess it's because as well, I'm more settled, guys, I'm more settled. And what is happening now with the internet? What is happening now? Okay, I'll try. Okay, we got it. Don't understand what's happening there. Okay, Nkosiku, how do I partner for a brand new Palo ancestral? How do I partner for a brand new ancestral cloth? When you mean they show you the ancestral cloth, and then now you want to tell them that you received it. What do you mean by that, Nkosi? Is that what you meant? Like you saw the cloth, but now you want to acknowledge it, or you just want to partner for it? I don't understand. How do I partner for a brand new? So you've got one, or you want a new one, a replacement? What do you mean? What do you mean, Nkosi? Please explain yourself properly. Remember, this is the time. Use it. Use it. Talk to me freely. Explain yourself in a way that I understand you, so that I don't mess you up with the way I'm reading your things, and I read them in the wrong way, and you're not correcting me. So please, when I'm asking you to explain something, let me know. Okay, after buying it and bringing it home. Okay, after buying something and bringing it home, even the beads, cloth, you just talk to your people. My people, this is the cloth. This is how I talk. This is how I talk in like real life, right? My people, you can see I've got the beads that you showed me in the dream, and you told me that you want these blue beads. I got them. I've got this cloth. You see now I'm wearing it. You showed me in the dream the way someone was wearing it. If you don't know whether you're supposed to wear it like that, I'm wearing it the way you see. You know, I like wearing it like this. If you're okay with it the way I'm wearing it, or you want to show me whether to wear it in the way that you prefer, so you know you can show me tonight or whenever. So this is the thing, and I'm so glad. Thank you so much for showing me these beautiful things. As you can see, I'm wearing them, or it is here. I'm showing it to you. That's it. That's how I talk to my people every time. Beads, cloth, I talk to them like that. So, you know, I'll be excited. I'll be excited and showing them. I'm wearing them. Look at me, my people, look. It's the beads. It's the beads you show me. So that's how I talk to them. So it shouldn't be a difficult thing, Nkosi. It is very easy. And your people, they will show you. If you show it to them, like you pattern, like the way I said, I do it simple like that, and they want you to wear it in a different way, they will show you in the dream, or you can show it, they can show it as a vision, like they show a picture, like that, those images that goes like that. And someone dressing up in that cloth, then they are just telling you that we prefer you to wear it like this. Or if it's the beads, you'll see someone wearing it somehow, or they'll make a drama around it or scenario around it. So we prefer your beads to wear them like this, or we prefer your beads to wear them like that. Okay, that's how our people correct us. Talking about that, I had this problem that with my beads. You see, this one, I bought them from the charity shop. These beads, this one. The moment the day they showed me the beads, the following day I went running to the local the town here to look for beads, but I couldn't find the beads. So I found these ones, so I bought them. So I went there to this, you know, to the beach because it's nearby. So I went there and I was like, oh, my people, oh, look at this. I couldn't find the beads to make them. Obviously, I like making things myself, right, for my people. But then I was showing them, look at this, look at this. And then at night, they showed me like this color that I was showing them. This color was too how do I say it? It's too light. So they were showing me the color that they prefer. So they were showing me around, showing it with my own beads in the dream. The scenario was that I was looking at my beads, the beads that I have already. And they were showing me that already you have these beads, you know, saying to me, correcting me about the color, right? Already you have these beads. This is the color. And after that, I started seeing blue, dark blue, like it just comes, you know, like when you're just sitting, you just see dark blue. So they're just showing me that that's not the color they prefer, but they prefer what? Dark blue. But anyway, I got this one. Well, I ordered this one the night before. But when it came, it's not as dark as the way they like it, but they're okay with it. They're okay with this color. But I'll look for the dark blue. I like to do things right, guys. I like to do things right. So I'll go for the dark blue that they want, because I'm like that. I'm one of those people. So anyway, DK Lady, and okay. Oh, well, it wasn't Kosi. Chokozani Kosi. Okay. All right. All right. Where was I? DK Lady Tobela Makosi Ndau. Last time we spoke about lucid dreaming, and I once had a dream where a man said to me, I'm busy.
I know.
Okay.
I just sit here. I'm not going to go in the camera. I'm just going to sit.
Please.
I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to see.
No. You can go and watch me on your thing. Please.
I'll stay here.
Please do not do that. Please do not do that.
I won't.
Okay. Because I'm working, okay? Respect that bit. Tobela Makosi Ndau, last time you spoke about lucid dreaming, and I once had a dream where a man said to me, do you know why we are self-initiating you? And I said no, and he showed me in a group of men. Okay, that was DK Lady, sitting in a circle, like he stand in front of them, and he spoke, but I could not hear him. And he said, go, and I also did. What he did then, all of a sudden I saw him again wearing king clothes, like a king holding a stick, and he said, it is because we are kings. Then a woman started talking and shouting the men clan names, and as she was speaking, I just said to the woman, please stop talking, let me grab a book and a pen to write that what she was saying. Then I woke up from the dream and I took a book and pen. Then I was confused. No, you were not confused. So what happened is that you need what? You need a pen and book to start writing wherever that it is that they'll be showing you. So your journey is starting. So they'll be, so what they were showing you in the dream, they were telling you everything. If you can remember, write it down and everything like that. But the point is that you need a book now and a pen, because now they're gonna be taking you on the journey. You're gonna need that book and pen, Dikeledi. So that is all. Your journey started. Now you're gonna be writing a lot of things, information. That's what the dream was all about. And you know, you're dealing with the kings and queens. So that's so interesting and
Mommy, can I read out the
comments? Please. You can read the comments on your computer. Please go.
Yes, but I want to read out your comments.
Please, you can read the comments when you're there in the other room, please.
Yeah, but I can't.
Guys, I apologize. I've got a problem here with a comment reader. There's this one who started interested in reading the comments now. It's a big problem now. It's my daughter. Can you go and read it on the computer? Please, ask Daddy.
Will they hear me?
Yes, you can hear me as well. But don't write anything. You can hear me. Go.
I don't want to write anything.
Shh. Bye.
I'm not going to show my face.
Not with your hair like that.
No, I said I'm not going to.
Yes, go. Bye-bye.
But I still want to read out the comments.
I'm trying my best. Apologies. I'm dealing with a 9-year-old now who's... can you go, please? Can you please go? Yeah, you can read the comments in the other room.
Where's that necklace I gave you?
It's there. Go and find it. And close the door, please. This is unusual for you. Can you find something important to do? Close the door. Close the door, please. Yes. God, I don't have a lot of energy, as in energy, like to deal with this one. But anyway, what's happening? Katitseva, what are you laughing at? I know she's too. This is unusual for her as well. This is really unusual. I mean, I saw her getting addicted to reading the comments now, which is. But I'm happy that she's doing that, because they start young better. Like her to understand the spiritual thing yet from now, you know. All right. So where was I? I was talking to Dikeledi, and what did Dikeledi say? As I woke up, I wanted to go back, but then I was awake and don't know what to do. Okay, so if you want to go back, Dikeledi, remember you always have to ask them, you know, like let them know you want to go back. But sometimes you can't be taken back. Sometimes it's impossible to be taken back because you're awake and now you're anxious. The anxious bit, you're anxious. Remember, this is I have this problem as well myself when I get excited. You get that, like you know, you want to go back, you want to get more information and stuff like that. And you know, if you can, keep on talking to them and ask them as well if they can come through to you if you're ready. If you're ready, they can, because if they're giving you a book and paper, that means that they're probably going to be talking to you now. You're going to be hearing them, their voices, where you can use a pen and paper like I do when I'm talking to my ancestors and write information down. Whatever they're saying to you, they're talking, you're hearing them. So maybe that's how they're going to be coming to you. So don't worry, they will come properly to you. Don't worry. Where was I? Okay. Ayanda Tobela Kuku Tobela. What does it mean to dream of initiation school? People chasing me and coming to my home to look for me. What is happening? Ayanda? What is happening with you? Where does it go? Okay. And another day, I also dreamt of me walking. Okay. If people are chasing you, they're chasing you from initiation school, or they're chasing you. Because remember, sometimes it really depends. Are your people training you, or do they want you to go to initiation school, or they're chasing you from initiation school? They don't want you to. They're coming to your house. Hold on. Chasing me and coming to my house to look for me. So how is your training going? Your training going? What is happening with your people? If you're running away from initiation school and the people are chasing you and they want you to go, what is happening with you? What's happening with you? Your training? Do you feel that your people are able to are you available to your people to train you, or what is happening with you? Because initiation school is where we go to train for us to become healers. But if you're running from it in your dream and the people are coming to your house to get you, that means you're supposed to be in it. So what is actually happening to you? Are your people training you and you're allowing them to train you, or are your people trying to get you to what? To an initiation school, and you're not getting the messages? What is happening with you? Where was Ayana? Okay, there's another one. Another day, I also dreamt of me walking with 3 little boys. 2 were Vedi, one Zulu. As we were walking in a forest, they tricked the Zulu boy to going inside a certain area that was fenced, and he later found out it was an initiation school, and he found he could no longer get out, and those 2 petty boys ran away after. And I also ran away to save my life because I didn't want the people from the initiation school to see me as I'm a female, and they were all males. Initiation school like Goma instead. Yes, I know what you mean. So what is happening with you? What's happening with you? So remember, some people, they are trained, they are self-initiated. Some people, they have to be trained by others. So what is happening with you? What's happening with you, Ayanda? What's happening with you? Apart from this dream, have you actually ever had any dreams that made you believe that you're supposed to be going somewhere for someone to train you? Have your people sent you all those codes that, like they send to people if they want you to go to someone to train you? They will show you that you need to go there to be trained. What's happening with you, Ayanda? What's happening with you? Because if it's initiation school, that is where you're supposed to go and train. Bukoma, Bukomein. You understand? You're supposed to go and train. So if you're running from it in dreams, and now other people are even showing you how they will do it to trick someone to get there, what is happening with you? What's happening with you? If these boys are used, as in you see, I ran away to say, what is happening with you in your journey? What's happening with your journey, Ayanda? What's happening with your journey? And you know that most of our things, some initiation place. Remember comma, if it is comma, like the comma, the male comma, you can't go to the male comma as in male. Are you a male or you're a female? Okay, you cannot go to those places. Some places you can't go to them. But remember, some of our dreams, they are teaching dreams. They might have been teaching you that, like if you were thinking in the dream as well that you're a female, you cannot go to those places like that. So they might have been teaching you about things like that. Like if I were to give you an example of a dream similar to this, like I had, where my people were telling me about the ancient things, the way things were done sometimes by our people. There are places that women cannot go into, and there are places that only men are meant to go there. So even you as a female, if you go there by mistake, you have to literally come out because you cannot be in those kind of places. So those for me were teaching dreams. They were teaching me about our traditions. So could it be that your people are teaching you about the traditions with these ones, with the boys chasing someone and tricking them into coming to initiation school? So this one, I cannot tell what is happening with you, Ayanda. I can't tell what is happening with that one. But it brought me, it reminded me of something like that. A teaching dream. A teaching dream. But you running away from the initiation school. Is it the initiation? What kind of initiation school is it? The first dream that you had. What kind of initiation school? Initiation school is it? Because initiation school, they're different. Like I said, there are too many initiation. There are too many commas. There are comma for different things. So what kind of initiation was this one you're talking about? I'd not want to think that it could be the one that they train healers. So what kind of, because now you talked about the male initiation as well. So your first dream, what kind of coma was it? All right, where was I? Okay, Gogo, how did you manage to connect with them to get clear communication? Okay, Stella was asking me about, oh, okay. My people just came to me. I can't say it was they came to me. I don't know how to put it. Like I said, my journey started with the Kundalini, which was, for me, it was the alarming bit, right? So when they came to talk to me, it was easy because now I was like, every day I was waiting around to see what the hell is happening to my body. So when they came to talk, like I said before, they did come to talk to me before, which I went to someone to stop it. But when they came for the second time, I was kind of expecting it in a way, but I would say I was expecting it. I was not naturally, how do I say it? It was as if I was waiting for that to happen. That is the only way I can put it. I was waiting for it to happen. So when they came to talk to me, it was easy. The communication was easy because they were talking, I was hearing them. It was not about the dream where I'm confused. What does this dream mean? It was them talking to me now. And then they were sending dreams and explaining the dreams, talking to me, explaining what the dream meant. So it was as easy as that. My communication with them was easy because anything that I was finding difficult, I didn't even have to call them because at the time I didn't even know what I'm supposed to be doing actually. So they'll come and say, oh, the dream we just sent you, it means this, the dream we sent, it means that. But then as time goes on, as I got used to that, as I got used to talking to them and stuff like that, I started even knowing, my rights as an initiate at the time. I think that's the question you're asking. So communication was just as clear as that. It's never been difficult in the beginning. Okay, now it's not clear because I'm going through the fast, which is unusual at the moment. I'm getting the dreams and they are a bit strange, but which is unusual for me because I would have thought that when we go the fasting bit is supposed to be, but anyway, I know after this it will be good. But they are talking to me, but the dream wise, my dream at the moment, they're not as good as I like my dreams to be. But the communication is clear, as clear as it can be with my people. Okay. All right. So they came to me. So it was easy for me. All right. Because after, okay, I've got that one. Sitting, okay, I've got that one. Katichero, and Nkosi, okay, that's Nkosi, I read that one. Okay, Dikeledi with the king holding a stick, something really interesting thing Dikeledi there. Yes, kids are like that. It's like that. It's unusual because they're supposed to be busy out there, playing out there, but this one is addicted now to my things. Where was I? Okay. The thing I was confused. Okay. got that one. Ayanda, Sitwanso, Togoza, Sitwanso. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. To the younger, the better. Nduvuo, oh, I won't apologize. It can be frustrating as well with these kids. Janet K, because I'm trying as well to be like, because she knows, right? She knows that if I'm here talking on, I'm doing live, I'm not gonna be like talking the way I'll talk to her, like tell her to literally go, right? She knows that I'm gonna be putting myself together. Just go. If there's no live here, she'll know. I will say go and she'll be out the room fast. But you know, the kids can play. They know how we are like. Anyway, this lady Janet, my better half is always pushing me to ask you for clarity on some points. He's dreaming of people from his late father's life, and they're from all walks of life and wondering why. So you just need to talk to them. You just need to talk to them. You know, by talking to them, it's just saying, you know, I'm seeing you, and I do not understand why you're coming to me at this time, so that they can let him know why they are now making this appearance. Because normally when they are making appearance is for a reason. So all you need to know, all he needs to do is just to talk to them before he goes to bed, if that's how you prefer to do it, and say, you know what, I saw you last night in my dream, you were like doing this and doing that. I didn't understand that bit. Why are you now coming to me, and what is happening? What do you want me to do? So that they can start talking to him properly. Okay, remember, sometimes it's not even about being a healer or becoming a healer. Sometimes it's about other things. They're coming for other things. Maybe they want you to, they just want you to know that they're there. Sometimes they want you to help them fix something that you know you can fix, because remember, they are spirits, isn't it? So now they can use your body to do things that they want to be done in the family. So as this vessel, you know, our body, because remember, they're just using spiritually, they're using us like that. So maybe you can help them at this stage. So as well, because as you are going through this, Janet, you know, sometimes we are with people who are sometimes going through the same thing, but we don't realize it. We are being paired, you know, we are being paired with people who will help us, because they'll be dealing with the same thing as us most of the time. If that's the case, it's not the same with me, but most of the time we are paired with people. We are paired with people like that. You have gifts. You find that even your other half has gifts as well. They are coming with other gifts, or as yours are unrevealed, yours are revealing. They are coming out. Even theirs are coming out as well. That's what I find, that most people who are married to all these people, you find that there's something as well, because you have to be able to help each other somehow along the way. Okay. All right. Togoza, Mrs. Can Lozi end your marriage? Sometimes we are married and we are just there, right? Sometimes we are married, we are just there, right? And you yourself know that you're just there. So your ancestors will come and show you those things, like give you a little bit of a boost to get you to be strong enough to do what you always wanted to do. It is nothing to do with that your ancestors are saying you need to leave this person or something like that. Sometimes we are just there, right? We are just there. So they will help you see it properly, that you're just there, my child. So let's just, you don't want to move forward because you're scared of this and that. Your people will be showing you, and they'll show you that, you do something. You'll be, if you, what do they call it? If you take off all this, what they call it? I'm trying to get the right English word. if you unshackle this thing that is not even there, is invisible, you'll be able to see properly by showing you in dreams that your path is not this way with this person. Your path is this way. Your person might be coming, but it's just because you're used, you're comfortable, you're there and stuff like that. Sometimes you just don't know if you move, you'll do better, or you don't know, you'll succeed. So all they do is just let you see things properly. Let you see things properly. The things you're seeing, but you're pretending as if you don't want to see. So they'll let you see them properly. Because remember, sometimes as people, we just want to say that person is making me do this, because we do not want to accept ourselves that this is how we are feeling about the situation. So we need an extra help from someone to let us express ourselves. That's why we see a lot of us are saying, ancestors are saying this, ancestors are saying that. Do you understand? It is because it was there already. If it was not meant to be there, but to us, we just holding on to something that doesn't exist. Well, like people are holding on to something that is not going to take them anywhere. But that's where the ancestors will come into the picture to say, but my child, we see you crying all the time. But my child, this thing that you're in, we just don't see it. Because even now we can see that maybe at least it might be a little bit good, but it's not actually good for you. But you're there, you're on a, what they call it, that when something is just, what they call it in English, gosh, today English, what they call it, what they call it, auto something. You're just there, just there. You just exist. You understand? In this setting, this marital setting, but you are not actually happy. We see you all the time. You understand? You're not happy, so they'll just be telling you, showing you, and now when they see that actually this is really getting to them as well, because you can no longer even work with them, because it is disturbing even that bit of them, that bit where you're supposed to be talking to your ancestors. Now then they'll tell you, now I think now they'll be pushing you. Now you need to make a decision. You understand? You need to go. You understand? But we need to try and understand as people. We need to see without using our people, because remember, ancestors, they are always advising us, guiding us, or supporting us and leading us towards good things. They don't lead us towards bad things when it comes to things like this. So when they are advising you to live somewhere, that means for them they think is not right. Okay? If they're advising you to stay, because for them they can see things you're not seeing properly. So they're telling you, look, maybe you're not looking at things properly. Look at them this way. Take your time to look at things. Now, we will help you, we'll fix you. We'll fix you, because these things has nothing to do with this person that you're with. Because remember, sometimes, it shows now that I'm hungry now. Yeah, it shows now I'm hungry. As it was meant to be a 3 days fast. It went up to 5 days. Today I'm breaking my fast after this. Anyway, so they will say, because sometimes remember, we need healing. So we could be in this marriage and it brings a lot of things that needs to be healed. It brings a lot of things that needs to be healed. So that is when you see things are not going right in there with you, but it has to take ancestors to heal that bit so you can start seeing properly. I'm talking about marriage now, because but sometimes we do things for the wrong things. Excuse me. So that's just that. Anyway, Ken Rosie and your marriage. Yes, for the good reasons. No, for the bad reasons. Meaning that they can end it for your good. They will not end it just because you just, there's something about you, you just think, some people, they just like moving on, from one place to another. So they only do it for the good reason, for your good, okay? If they see things are not right for you, they will never do it just out of fun. They never do things like that. Ancestors don't do things like that. And by ending, it means they will let you make that decision. They don't force you to do it. They will help you make that decision. We should always remember that they will help you make that decision yourself. They will push you into making decisions that are right for you. That is what ancestors will do. Muri, Mukuti, and because if you're a healer, and now I'm talking to healers, right? If you're a healer, and if you're with someone who is not relating to this bit of you, then you'll have a big problem, a big problem. That one, you'll feel it even energetically as a person. That one, ancestors don't even have to come, right? You'll have a big problem, because as healers, we need that kind of, we need the good energy around us, meaning that people who are helping build us, especially when we're down, people can help get us to the stage where we're supposed to be. I'm talking about the people that we are married to, and you need someone to help you grow spiritually. If you're not getting that as a person, even if you're not a healer, if you're not getting that as a person, spiritually, if you're a spiritual person, you're not getting that person who's helping you grow spiritually, you always feel that there's that bit of you that is lacking. You feel like that. Cecilia, Ndau, okay. Dike lady, in another dream, a man was teaching me how to hold the snake, and I was holding a red and white snake, and it looked like red and white in jetting. And as I was holding it, the snake bit my finger, and that's the lady. And I could feel pain like it was real. As I looked on the floor, I saw a black shiny snake, and the other was black with red stripe on top. And the snake I was holding bit me. Okay, bit me, and I screamed, yo. I could feel the pain. It was like a real pain in my finger. I could not handle the pain. Then I woke up immediately. Is this a bad dream? Even though I was not scared while holding the red and white. But those black snakes on the floor were just moving around. Are black snakes a bad omen on dreams? No. You had a man digging it. You should not forget what was happening there in your dream. You had a man who was teaching you how to hold a snake, right? And then somehow the way you were holding it, you were not holding it the way properly he was showing you. So they were showing you as well that if it's not handled with care, what it will do, it will bite you. And you were beaten, then you were feeling the pain, because you had to feel the pain and understand what it feels like to be beaten by a snake, right? Because your lesson was about whatever that you're being taught about. If it's not handled with care, it will bite you, and you will feel the pain, like that snake pain. It was a teaching dream. It was a beautiful teaching dream. Obviously, it's beautiful now that you know how it feels like to be bitten by a snake. That's what I mean when I'm saying it's beautiful, right? It's that now now when I'm talking to Dike in real life, and we're talking about snakes, you can tell me, you can explain it to me properly, how it feels like to be bitten by a snake. But remember, this is a teaching. Some things are meant to be handled with care. If it's not handled with care, the way you're holding it, if it is not handled with care, the way someone is telling you to handle it with care, it will bite you like that. You will feel that pain. That pain, you'll feel it like you did. Teaching dream and beautiful dream. Forget about it's black snakes or whatever it is. Everything there was beautiful. You learn about snakes and you learn about what is like if some things. Now let's just forget it's not snake. Let's think about if you're being taught about some things that you need to be taught about. Your people are teaching you about how to use let's just say some plants, and you're not doing something, holding the plants the way you're not doing the way they are showing you. If this plant is you don't do it like this, the way you shouldn't be touching it like that because it's poisonous, right? You touch it like that, it will bite, you will feel that pain and stuff like that. Remember, because we are healers, we are learning on the job. In the dream state, they'll be doing things, they'll be teaching you things, but the way they're teaching you, they have to be realistic so that when you come out of that dream state, you'll never forget what it is that you were dreaming about, because that memory will stay with you vividly forever. You remember how you were bitten by a snake. You remember some things are supposed to be handled with what? With care. Ancestral things are supposed to be handled with care. If not, you do not handle them with care, just like that snake bite, it will be felt spiritually and physically. That was your dream. It is a beautiful dream, Dikelet. Where was I? Okay. Janet, okay, it's so important to the T. You so I agree, we have been paired indeed. It's an anchor, and I thought I was imagining things, and this cleared the air today. Ndau. I keep on seeing myself flying with a big boat, and it gets in the water. And the problem is everybody is drowning, but luckily I'm able to breathe while in the water. Yes, because just like someone with the water spirits, you'll be able to breathe in the water. That's your place. You can't drown in your place. So you can't drown there because it is your ground. It is your ground. It's your water spirit. They're just showing you that it is like that. It is that powering. It's overpowering. Sometimes some people, for some people, they will drown in it, in the water. But for you, you can't, because remember, for water should be respected, no matter what we're going through. Not everyone will survive this. So they're just showing you. But it really depends what happens afterwards. What were you thinking in that dream? Because this one, it needs you. I need to get more information from you. What were you thinking while you're there in the water and everyone is drowning and stuff like that? What were you thinking? It's so fast. Oh, sorry, I didn't see that. To add on the boat issue, when I'm in the water, I always see a brown mermaid, but doesn't look beautiful, as people say. When I show people that it is here, it gets angry at me. Oh. A brown mermaid, but doesn't look beautiful, as people say. When I show people that it is here, it gets angry at me. So maybe you shouldn't show people. When I keep on seeing a brown mermaid with black hair always appearing, and when I keep on seeing brown with black hair always appearing. So that is, we're talking about water spirits, but we don't know what water spirits it is. So if I were to be talking about the water spirits that you're seeing, that the water spirits that you're in, I can't. So what is happening? Have you had any dreams with the water spirits thing, or do you have any idea what kind of water spirits you're carrying? And you're greeting me with Ndau. Do you have Mandawe spirits? Do you have Mandawe spirits? Do you know if you have Mandawe spirits? If you have Mandawe spirits, most of us will see their emblem, the Mandawe spirits emblem. like this, njeti. So do you know if you have that? Or any other water spirits that, you know, remember the only water spirits I can talk about is that I know is the Abalozis, Abalozi, the Makosi one, and the Mandawe and the Nzunza. So do you know if you have water spirits? I don't know, Gogo, but I keep on dreaming of water a lot of times. You've never dreamt about anything else. So you need to ask them, who are these people? Because if they're showing you that, like you're showing people, you can see the image, you're showing people and they don't want you to show people. Maybe they don't want you to show people that they're there. So maybe you need to talk to them. Ask them who are they? You know, it's very easy to talk. If it is Mandawa spirits, they will appear. They will show you that it's them. So if you can do that, ask them. Even tonight, you can do that. Ask them, who are these water spirits? So the way they reply to you sometimes is not even like in a dream. You can even, when you're talking, who are these water spirits? Is it Mandawa? Is it Abalozi? Is it Nzunza? Or others that I don't know of? Is it them? You can hear. You can send a word, isn't it, to you? You can hear a word, like hearing, inner. They'll tell you who they are. Because these people now, they are not, they don't have time to be wasting playing tricks on us, because they have to appear. They have to come through to us to let us know who they are. There's no time going around like giving us puzzles and today this, today that. You ask them question direct, they'll be able to tell you. You know, sometimes you hear like Nzunza, oh, Mandau, you know, or Abalozi, or whatever water spirits you're carrying. They'll just say it like that. You hear it. Don't doubt yourself. Then you go back to them and ask, what I heard, is it what you said? Then they'll show in dream now. So now it becomes what they have to make it visual. So they will show it to you in a dream state, so that one you can never doubt again, because inner voice, sometimes people doubt. But when they're showing in dream, you can never doubt. I mean, why would you doubt? Even in the dream, sometimes they don't show you any cloth, but you'll be seeing the water, but then in your... That's why I keep on asking you, what were you thinking in the dream? Because in a dream, the way you're thinking, because when they want to bring the message, they will make you think about it in the dream. Whatever that they want to bring across, they will make you think about it in the dream when things are happening. You're thinking, this water. Look at the Mandal spirits. What are they doing to people? People are drowning here. Oh, look at this Abalozi. People are drowning here. You understand? You'll be thinking about the water spirits you're carrying in the dream. So you need to pay attention to your thoughts, how you're thinking in the dream, or what people are saying around you in the dream, related to water. If you're there, you understand? You hear the messages are coming in different ways, guys, in dreams or hearing it, you know. Or even you now, you're doing the Ndau, for all we know. You understand? You understand what I mean? A lot of things. Okay, so first, before you get in contact with me, you need to ask your people permission 3 days straight. 3 days straight. I no longer see people without this, or I no longer do consultation without this, because in 3 days I'm now even getting codes. So your people even give you a code, and they'll send me the code as well. So we are linked. Our people spiritually link us. Just for anything, talking, advice, anything, 3 days straight. Your people and my people will talk to each other. It's on my community tab. You'll get the information there, and I'll talk to you. Where was I? Okay. Unless if you are here in UK, then you can come direct to me. You know, you don't need to go through that. But it's always best to go through that. It is very, very good. Our people to meet like that is the best kind of relationship you will have with a healer. If you let your people meet like that, spiritually like that. Okay, where was I? What does it mean to dream of yourself graduating university? I'm currently going under self-initiation. That means whatever your people were showing you, you've done well. You now graduated. So they take us to school sometimes to teach us about things to do with spiritual things. Sometimes they take us to school because there's something about us. They just want to show us some bit that needs to be changed, our weaknesses, and sometimes our strength. So they'll put us in a school setting so that we are learning a lot about ourselves. Because in the school setting, we are able to see everything that is not right that we are doing. Because in school, as a student in school, you're supposed to behave this way. The school is supposed to give you this, the school code of conduct, right? School is supposed to be like this, treat you like this as a student. Teachers are supposed to have a code of conduct as well. When they are working with you, they're supposed to work like this. That's what we know. Nature, we know this. So our people take us to these places for us to learn those things because we already know. So that is a setting. When you're in there, you'll never forget what it is that you were seeing yourself doing, because they have to make it realistic. They have to use the realistic things, use it in the dream state so that it is easy for you to memorize, remember, visualize, and everything will become clear to you. You will see things that are not right. That is why there is a setting called school. It's a place of learning. So when they take you to university, they're showing you. Sometimes they can take you to university because whatever it is that, let's just make assumption that it is about dreams. The way you understand your people's dreams is very easy for them to, when they're giving you dreams, when you're replying to them, they see that you're understanding. That means they will look at the level that you are in. They'll put you at secondary school if they think, oh no, maybe you're still at this level, secondary school level. But then they'll put you at university because that is where you'll be. You know what, university, we learn what? We learn more. We have a better understanding of things. So that's where we'll be doing our own, we'll be doing research. It's more like, how do I say it? You're going to university to do a particular subject, to learn about a particular subject. While when you're secondary school, you're learning about different things. But when they take you to university, that means they're taking you there because now they are focusing on this particular thing about you, or about whatever it is that they're teaching you. They will be focusing on that particular thing. So they take you to university to show you that now we are at university. So when you pass here, that means whatever that we were teaching you, you have concluded that, you have finished it, you have excelled. So now they show you have passed. That means now you can relax. So if it was my dream and I see myself passing and I'm graduating and there's a party going on, I know that my people are satisfied with me. They're satisfied. Whatever it is that they were showing me in dreams, my weaknesses, my strength, the things they were teaching me, they can see that I've taken it, everything. It's no longer like a theory kind of thing. Now I understand, I can practically use whatever they were showing me in dreams, use it physically. So that is, I'm just giving you an example of me. So when I pass university, then I know that my people, whatever they were teaching me, they know that now I'm good. So they are now taking me out. I've passed. Okay? So that is just what it means, university. If you pass there, that means you finish whatever they were teaching you, people were teaching you. Remember, you have to now trace back, if you were not looking at your dreams. Trace your dreams back. If you can remember when you started school, you started seeing yourself going to school, right? Then you can see that, oh, from that moment, I saw myself going to school or university or secondary, whatever you were going to, if it is university. From that time to this time, if it's 2 weeks or if it's a week or is it 3 weeks, I was being taught this, and that. From that 2 or 3 weeks or a week, oh, my people have seen that I've done everything they were showing me. I understood properly. I've corrected things that needed to be corrected properly. So they think I am ready to go to the next step. That is when we finish university. And it doesn't finish. If there's something else, they will take you again to university or will take you to school. You might be lucky not go like me, going from primary, then secondary or primary university. They will be just putting you at that level, because that means, and most of the time when we see ourselves in university, like now I'm projecting, I'm giving you my dreams. When I see myself in university, I'm learning with different people from different countries, meaning that now even whatever I'm researching, physical, I cannot go, I'm going all over the place researching. My people are showing me something in dreams now. I'm more like a global, like my research is more like broad, it's open. You understand? So, like I'm not doing small things, I'm doing big stuff things. That's when I'm seeing myself in university. I'm learning about things, but even they'll show you that you're there in university, you're learning about art, or you're learning about this, you're learning about that, you're learning about that. That means even in your dreams, you'll see in your dreams, you'll be learning, your dreams will involve those kind of things, like things to do with what your ancestors will be teaching you. If it is me like art, I'll be learning about traditional things, how things are being done and stuff like that. But sometimes there's nothing like that. It's just that they're showing you that you are at that stage, university level. Now you finish, and congratulations. Well done, because if you completed, well done. So they'll come and tell you, don't rush them. Siamo Lisedi, Kunjulwa Togoza, Miss Lo Makosi, please help me translate these dreams. I'm married and have 2 kids with my husband, and I constantly have dreams of my house burning and my kids will be inside. See continuation next, okay. My grandma was helping me save the kids, and we did. Strange thing is that my husband is nowhere in the dream or even part of it. This is 2 dreams of a house burning and my husband being nowhere. So what is happening? What is happening in your relationship? This one, what is happening in your relationship? Remember, a house burning. A house burning, that means there is something has caused the house to burn. The kids are in there, you're saving your kids, but the person who's supposed to help you do that bit is nowhere to be found. So what is actually happening? And you're being held by your grandma. Is it your grandma, right? You're being held by your grandma, isn't it? Yes, you're being held by your grandma. Some dreams, guys, some dreams are personal dreams. They're personal, right? They will be showing you your state. They'll be showing you your state, Mrs. Lowe, which is what I'm thinking here. I'm seeing here. They'll be showing your state. You understand what is happening currently now? What is actually happening? Because if you let's just think about it as in physical. If you have something like this physically happening, you want that help, right? You want that help. But if there's nowhere to be found to help you like that, then there's a problem. Unless he's nowhere to be found in that dream, because obviously he's somewhere working, right? But then if they're showing you, even you are feeling it in the dream, that I'm saving my children, but where's my husband in this? And it takes your grandma to come and help you this. That means there is a problem. But that needs to be addressed. You understand? Because you do not want to live in a house to live in that constant fear of a house burning and you having to save what? Your children, metaphorical here. Having to save your children alone, where someone is supposed to be helping you, someone you chose to be there with you to help you in situations like this is nowhere to be found. But anyway, there's more to it. How does one get in contact with you? Okay, I think I've answered. I think you got that, Miss Law. I've answered someone with that. I think with that question, it's very easy to get in contact with me. Just ask your people for permission first, guys. It's very important. It's very, very important. It's very important. That one is very important. Even just for advice, just a simple advice, it's very important that your people guide you, because not everyone will be able to help you in your situation. Okay, Janet, in case of dreaming being back in time, century ago in 1896, and carrying bags to board the train, there were soldiers patrolling the perimeters as I entered the train station. Okay. What is happening in case of dream of being back in time a century ago? That's not like a big dream. Most of these dreams where you are back in time, there's a meaning to it. You need to try and understand everything that was happening around you at that particular time, what you were doing, what the people were doing. Most important thing, what you were thinking and how you were feeling in the dream. And because remember, even now you can be seeing yourself back in time. The way you will behave, it will show that it's someone being back in time. They are consciously, they are in this particular time, but going back in time, then like they'll be thinking, this is you thinking now. They'll be thinking while they are dressed up in those kind of attires, like people in that era. But they'll be thinking, oh my gosh, obviously I'm in this place. This is like, wow, I'm here. Look at me in the way I'm dressed. People, are they looking at me? People, are they doing this? Stuff like that. You're thinking in those dreams. Because remember, all these dreams, a lot of them, they are as well taking us to self-awareness. You need to understand everything about yourself. To be able to understand everything about yourself, your people will put you in this kind of settings, in this kind of areas, so that you can look at yourself, that in that particular time, your behavior, the way you're thinking about things, the way you're conducting yourself around those people, the way all those kind of things, because they will have to take us to these particular places so that we can learn a lot about ourselves. You take yourself from the norm, they put you in that, because now you're able to focus properly on everything that is not something that you're used to. When you come out of the dream, you remember everything in detail. So, but you have to remember, it is about you, what you were thinking, how you were behaving around those people, whether you were scared, you thought you were this is your thing. You can manage you can manage in different settings. You can manage you can manage around any different situation. So they are putting you in that era for you to see yourself, to observe yourself, that in that situation, how you behaved, how you were thinking, how you were feeling, how everyone else was doing things around you, what were you thinking, and everything like that. So they'll put us in those eras for those things. So we can learn a lot about ourselves in different kind of settings. Because sometimes they put us in settings that we are used to, but then we get used to real life kind of things. They put it in the dream, we still are used to that. But then when they take you back from something that is not the norm, an era, probably you lived it before, but they take you back there, because consciously you know that thinking about myself in that place, I was like this, doing this, and not doing the right things, not saying the right the things. Then I was dressed up as well. I was thinking people are looking at me, or I was thinking people are thinking like I'm like this. The people that I was seeing there on the train, kind of things. Remember, you can always tell a dream where they're taking you back to where you were before, where your spirit has lived. Remember, we're carrying ancestors, where some of your spirit, the journey of the soul, has lived. But sometimes they take you there for you to observe yourself, that you behave or you did things like this in that kind of situation. And some things are happening to you in real life, but they want to show it to you by taking you there so you can observe yourself properly. It's for your own observation. You're observing yourself from the usuals, from the things that you know of. This is things that are unknown. But you need to be able to separate me living in this lifetime, me living previously like this. You need to be able to separate that. Okay, where was I? Who was I talking about? Oh, Janet. You need to. So what does the 1896 as well? Because this one as well is about you. What does it bring to you? Because remember, these kind of dreams are made for you. Something you relate to it. For me, I do not relate to it, but your people will create a setting for you because it will bring out a memory. Why they'll even bring the year 1896. There is a memory to it for you. You'll understand when in 1896, right? Something happened. In 1896, in that place I was in, something happened there. So maybe my people are taking me there for me to relive that kind of memory for them so that they can bring out the message that they want to take out from that era back to you so you think about it. But like I said, dreams are tailor-made for us, especially dreams like this. They are tailor-made for us. Sometimes big dreams like this, things are not revealed to you as like this. Things are revealed to you after some time. You start realizing, oh, that dream meant this after some time, because you have to go through other things. You have to go through like testing and stuff like that for your people to reveal that kind of dream, to say to you, that dream meant this bit. The era dreams, they are big dreams, those ones. They're big dreams, Janet. You're getting big dreams, actually, Janet. What is actually happening with you in your journey at the moment? Your people are putting you in big dreams. Tirofatso, Makula, okay. When I keep on saying brown, oh, I've read that one. Okay. Show me a white cloth. Okay. Okay, I don't know. I keep on dreaming of water a lot of times. Just to go back to Janet. Janet, your dream is a big dream. The era one is a big dream, but you need to try first work out that bit. See yourself in it. Try and observe it. When I'm saying observe, remember now in detail what you were doing there, your behavior, because these are the first thing we do as dreamers. Your behavior in that place, in that setting. Was it normal? Your feelings in that place, how were you feeling? The people in that place, how were they around you? Your emotions in that setting, how were they like? When you come out of that dream, how did you feel as well? Because this one, you take that bit out first, then you understand what your people are trying to tell you. Okay, so what happened? They showed me a white cloth that's like Arab cloth. Then in the dream, I had 2 rand coins and milk inside the water. I was told that I'm working with Tunya and Nzunzagogo, because also in the dream I was told, so you've got that. And I was also in the dream, I was told by this other man that if the water is like this, it means that the Nzuza is on top and cannot get in. Okay, I understand. I love to get in. Okay. So your dreams are revealed to you. They're telling you things. They're teaching you about things. Don't doubt your people the way they teach you things, guys. They're teaching you things. They're telling you you've got Istunya. They're telling you what happens with Inzunza when it's like that. They're telling you everything there. You understand? Don't get it. Don't doubt your people when they're teaching you things like this. These are important things they're teaching you. And even the 2 rand coin in milk inside the water, there's something about it that your people were teaching you, because remember the way we work totally different. So your people might be teaching you that this is how you work as well, things like that. So they teach you different things in the dream. Okay, I got that one. Okay, I got that as one. Okay, I got that. Mrs. Law, in my gut, I know my ancestors are no longer for my marriage and want me out. I don't know how I know, but it's a feeling in my gut. The gut feeling cannot be doubted, guys. My marriage is just a trauma currently, and I pray partner for help, but my ancestors have been silent, no dream, no dreams, nothing. But they are talking to you. They're showing you the dream. That dream, they were telling you something. That is them telling you. Guys, sometimes our people, there's nothing they can do. They can just show you how things are. The state, you understand? The state. What else? You remember, they do not. They can only tell you what they think you will understand as well. And I think they know you understand. My gut is saying I know what I have to do. It's too heartbreaking and scary. By the way, this other dream, I was carrying a goat on my back, doing some rituals. My course is hard. It's confusing, especially when you have no mentorship. I'm in a predicament. Hey, it's painful and confusing. I don't want to make wrong decision. Your people are there. Remember, your people are there. Miss Law, your people are there. They're talking to you. I mean, in that dream, they reveal things to you properly. You know, they show it to you how things are. It's just that sometimes, and if you're a gut person, that one is even, you're a dangerous kind of a healer, the gut one. So, you know, if you're one of those people who have that, the solar plexus is more active than everything else, you're a strong kind of a healer, you know. It's one of those, a lot of us are strong healers, but, you know, if you, like that one with the gut, everything, you start feeling like that. Yes, no, the gut will make you feel yes, the gut will make you feel no, the gut, you know, that one is very, how do I put it? It's very good. So you shouldn't doubt yourself and your people. They're helping you. They're helping you. Your grandmother is there helping you. You know, is helping you. Sometimes we think that we need that kind of mentorship, but not necessarily we need it. Your people are there guiding you. Your grandmother is there. Is there like leading the way. You understand? And I know I understand what you mean by mentorship, but you know, you should always remember your people are there. They're there all the time. They're there. Sometimes when you're saying you know, you wouldn't make wrong decision with your people. You wouldn't make wrong decision. If you're not making a decision yet, that means your people, you are not ready. Don't doubt that bit of you. You know yourself. You understand? You know. Sometimes, yes, we might be feeling the way we are feeling, but you know you want to do something. You want to make the final decision, but you can't because of, you know, something is stopping you. You understand? Something is stopping you. So you just keep on talking to your people. Don't be impatient with them, because I don't think they're impatient with you either. You know, and as well, tell them as well that the way you're expressing yourself here, you need to express yourself to them like that. But I think you're doing that. But you just need to keep on doing it. They won't be impatient with you either. These people, that's their job. They're there to listen to us. Everything that all these confusions we have, all our worries, the things we are going through in our lives, they're there to listen. I mean, what else are they doing there in the ancestral realm? If not to listen to us. So you'll get through. You'll make it. You'll make it. You'll make it. Don't doubt yourself, Miss Flo. You'll get there. You'll get there. And we are here. We are here. I mean, I try to be here. Like I know some things that are private stuff, like what you're talking about is private. Your people who lead you towards the right person for you, who you can talk to openly about things like. You see, these are the things that a lot of us healers we deal with. Sometimes we don't need to go to pay someone to talk about these things. We just need to be talking there openly about someone privately. So you just need your people to lead you to that particular person. They'll lead you. You just keep on asking them. They'll lead you to that person where you talk. When you talk to them, you feel as well that you're talking as well as healing. You understand? You're talking about your things, and the person is not telling you do this, do that, but they are helping you see things the way you know, they are helping you see things so that you can make your final decision yourself in whatever you want to do. Okay, you'll get those people. Janet, I was so calm and feeling being protected and secure, guarded and taken care of with bodyguards like people as a soldiers. It is something I'm not used to since I grew up alone. See, that's so nice. That's a nice dream. Ever since I started attending and listening to you, it has brought me very far in this journey, Gugu. I was initially overwhelmed and now I'm starting to feel grounded, getting there slowly but surely. Yeah, you'll get there, Janet, you'll get there. Thank you. That is a beautiful, that's beautiful. Okay. Nelly, Togoza, Nelly, kuyenzeka ube nesithunya nedlozi mele wenzeni idlozi liyakwazi what this is the bit that I can't read. Cindezela. Okay, isithunya if ungalinaki. Okay. Is it possible that you have isithunya and idlozi? What are you supposed to do if idlozi liyakwazi cindezela? What does cindezela mean? Cindezela isithunya if ungalinaki. Guys, you should not when we have different gifts, these gifts they always these people that we are carrying with these gifts we have, right? They are working together. Everyone gives each other time to come out, to pop out. Sometimes you might see someone popping out, someone you don't see someone for a long time, someone pops out, sometimes like that. But when you start working, you see how they work easily together. But when you're not having clients, like people you're supposed to work to help that dozy work properly, help that studio work properly. So you'll find that the other ones become more like it looks like takes over all your time, and the other one is there. You kind of feel like what is happening? There's no balance there. No, there's always balance in with the people we're caring, guys. There's always balance. The only time that there won't be balance is that you, as the person, you will have a problem. You have a problem of bringing them together. You, the carrier, the one who's being possessed by these people, you will have a problem bringing them together, acknowledging all of their dreams. You acknowledge the other bit, you don't acknowledge the other bit, therefore causing friction in there. But these people, they are always working together, even the way they appear to you. The other one knows they have to appear first, the other one knows they appear afterwards. They're working together, guys. Remember that. Remember all these people we're caring, they work together like that. But as well, if you have egos as well that still needs to go through other processes, you might find that it looks difficult because Istunya comes to do its things. Istunya comes to do its things. Istunya will do its things whenever Istunya wants to do its things, and it's ready to do its things. When I'm saying that, I mean I'm talking about work-related stuff. Istunya comes. There's nothing like I'm going to have to do Istunya. I need to cleanse. I need to do this, then that. I need to get my people. There's still something. They're complaining about other things. There's things I need to fix. My people want me to do this. I'm talking about Istunya the way I know it. But our ancestors, they might still have something that they need sorting. I think if I were to go back to this idlozi liyakwazi ucindezela isithunywa if ungalinaki. Ucindezela is what? Guys, help me here. Ucindezela. What does it mean? The Zulu bit just ran out of my head. Ucindezela. Ucindezela, to hold. What do you mean, Nelly? Can someone help me here? Ucindezela is to, if ungalinaki. Is it to hold, to make sure that you don't see istunya, to make sure that istunya doesn't work? Is that what you meant? Anyway, I think our people, ancestor spirits and guys, they work properly together, guys. It is us people. We are coming with our own beliefs and our own things that are unheard of spiritually, that we start giving our people things that they're not there. You understand? We need, as people, we need to remember. Sometimes our beliefs can make this journey a bit difficult for our people, because especially when you didn't even know that these people can coexist like that together. You don't know, because here you think history is supposed to be like that. It's about church, all those kind of things. Now you've got all these ancestors. They're talking about the plants. They're talking about the animal bones and other bones that people have never heard of. And now you want to go holy. These are beliefs, right? You want to go holy. Now you're confused. Holy or the other bit with the bones, animal bones and things that you don't understand, dressing up like that, and where you understand. So your belief can become a hindrance in this journey. It can become a problem. You just have to remember these people, when they come to you as this vessel, the body, they are coming to you because they are ready to come to you, and they are ready to come and work together with you. Remember that all the spirits that are coming to us, they're coming to us to work together. It is just that sometimes they will give us other issues that they have, that we need to help them deal with them before they can work properly together. They can all work together nicely. But all the time they're all nicely working together. They give each other times, Pop out first, ancestor. Do your things, you do your tricks. Then the other ones stay behind. Tunya, we want to come. You guys work on this, stay on this side first. Now we want to deal with this one nicely. We want the water only. Candles, the white stuff, the white cloth, the yellows, and the things like that. We do not want, they did not say that. But we want to be working like this. This one like nicely and that. You guys can do your bones, right? It is us people. It is us who are coming with problems, not our ancestors. Our ancestors, we can deal with them. When we are strong, even them when they're fighting there, I'm talking about, when I'm saying fighting, don't just think ancestors, they don't have problems, there are issues there. Some issues that obviously they wanted to deal with, and that's why you're selected to be in this journey. So they'll be having their issues because they know you'll be dealing with them yourself. Now you deal with them like a normal person living, walking with 2 feet, 2 legs, or as a human being. So you deal with them like talk to them. Now you become your ancestors' healer. You help them, help guide them. Like in the ancestral realm, ancestors, you need to behave properly. Even now I do not understand much about you there, but now I understand, because now we are dealing with me, because I can hear you've got issues there. So we need to work properly like this. Because remember, I do not want to work with what? Like this. I want to work with people who are balanced. Like I was talking about polarity. But that's different, isn't it? But anyway, I want to work with people who are in balance, like they're aligning properly together. Now I'm in the middle. So now imagine that. What can happen with people who are all focusing on one thing? We'll excel, we'll go far. Okay. Okay. It is not your ancestors doing that. Your ancestors and Estunya have decided that they will do it like this because remember, these people are working together. The spirits, Estunya ones. I still have to find the right way to call Estunya. To put the right word for Estunya, right? They're your ancestors in Estunya. They can see you're concentrating here. That one is Estunya. It's talking to ancestors. You deal with this one because this one is not focusing now. She's thinking that she's supposed or he's supposed to go here. She's forgetting or is forgetting this side. So we're gonna let's just do it this way. The best way for us to do is for us to move back. You focus, deal with this one. Then this one appears first and they deal with you. And then when you're paying attention and listening to your people, they come now. They now work together properly. It's not, don't ever think that things are done spiritually by one person. They sit around the table. They do things properly, in peace. It's only us, the living, don't have peace. Okay. Tiamo, thanks, Zanembi. Thank you. Yes, Tiamo. Not overpowering. In our, I do not know if others do work like that. My one, the way they work, guys, is so beautiful. I mean, I think that's how they work with others as well. The way I look at it, the way they explain things to me. Ancestors and spirits and guys, they work properly together, guys. They will do things in that way so that you stop concentrating on one and concentrate on all others. Because remember, if you have two children, your Estunya child and your ancestor child, they are both going to school, primary school, right? Every day you're washing this one, dressing this one, making sure it's not their pack lunch, right, to school. This one, when you go, not dressed up properly to school, no pack lunch, nothing. They're going to school. I think this is dark, isn't it? Let me move. I'm in the sun now. Check that out. That's better. Yeah, that's better. God, the sun was blinding me. So you say this one should go take care of himself or herself. You're only looking after this one. I mean, at some stage, even the children are going to be talking to each other. My mother or my father is not doing right. This is not the right behavior. My mother is not treating us fairly. We need to work out on how we can do this right, because this one will be thinking, my brother or my sister, we cannot be living like this. My mother is not showing the right. My mother is not behaving right. We are both going to school and I'm the only one carrying pack lunch and you're not even wearing school uniform. We are all, you're my brother. No. Next time I'll do this as well. I'll refuse now. I'll tell my mom I'm not going to school until you are dressed up nicely, going to school. That is how I can explain it in physical terms. Okay, can souls speak in a language you are not familiar with? Source. Remember, all knowing, all source. Source can, it really depends. It really depends. How can it speak in a language that you don't understand if it is the source? Because if it's the source, it has to be directing you to, it has to be directing towards the language that you'll be able to understand properly. So when you're saying the source, speaking to you in the language that you don't understand, I do not, why would the source want to confuse you? We're not talking about spirits, right? It is the language that it's a language just that you're not familiar with it yet. But how will it want to, if it is the source, the knower of the know? What am I saying? You know, all that kind of things. I was reading that book, now I'm confused with the all knowing. How will it confuse if it's the source? I think they should be, it should be directing whatever towards the language that you understand, so you don't get confused. So where will the source be leading you to if they're talking to you in the language that you don't understand? Well, unless if it is your language, the language you don't speak is not, gosh, the language you're speaking is not your language, then it is a different thing. I do not know, Cecilia, that one. I have not have yet. I don't know. I cannot answer that one. I'll be the wrong person to answer that one. I do not know. I do not know that one. It's a different one. Ndau, it is. Okay. I've also been told in my dreams that I can heal with my hands and I must wear white beads on both hands. Does this mean I have to buy and wear them? Yes. It means that you need to buy them and wear them. Yeah, a lot of people heal with their hands. So you buy and wear them and show your people that you got them. These are the beads you showed me in the dream. And I'm wearing them. See? Now let the work start. Let the work start. How do we get on about this? How do we go on about this? Yes. Guys, I can see you guys are there. A lot of you there. Yes. Any more? 141. Okay. So that is just that, guys. That is all. I think unless if you have any more questions you want to ask, you know. And I'm getting hungry and hungry as I go on. But guys, this fasting bit is not easy, isn't it? How do people do it? I mean, seriously, it's not easy. But anyway, I've done it. I mean, I've done it, and I was excited about my, that actually what pushed me to do this as well, to actually literally do it. Remember I was telling you last week that I wanted to do fast, and I couldn't. One day, the first day, I just felt so hungry and needed my food. I started eating. And why I did it this time was that I thought, now, let me just, now that I have a, okay, now that I have this this new gift, I better do it, because I was actually even worried that what was going to happen to me was that they were going to be taking me into those things, isn't it? The weakness, the strength kind of dreams where they show you everything that you need to work on before, of which they did. But this time, I was ready, guys. Even their weaknesses, I was looking at them and thinking, what the hell are you showing me? This, of course, is a weakness. Yeah, of course, you feel bad. But, I mean, I can do this. But it's very, these weaknesses are different, guys. They're new weaknesses that I've never thought of before. I was, maybe this one is not right, because it's not right, that one. Anyway, let's see what you guys are saying there. When a spiritual child goes to Femba and his Ndau speaking grandfather speaking the Sotho language, how can I tell if the traditional healer is authentic or hooking me so I can trust her there? Speak with. How do you Femba and not hear your people? Guys, how do you Femba? Guys, how do you Femba anyway? How do you Femba, guys? Or how do you get your spirits activated? Because you're meant to be hearing these people when these things are happening. How do you, guys, how do you do these things? Yeah, sometimes you might not be aligned that your people speak through the healer. But how do you Femba? If you are Fembing and you don't, your people don't come through, how do you do it? How do you Fembisa them? I'll leave that one for the Ndau spirits to tell me if there's something like that that can be explained in that way. Uh, uh, okay, I'll keep on saying this a lot of the time, so I can't go without saying this as well. We're talking about Ndau spirits, and otherwise Ndau spirits, I'll never hear of them properly. They'll not be happy with me if I don't represent them properly. When you have Ndau spirits, guys, Ndau, 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 gosh, even my energy is gone. Anyway, when you have Ndau spirits, guys, the Ndau spirits, the way they work, right? They tend to direct you towards the person who will be doing things, who will be helping you, right? Who will be helping you, as in activating them, like to get them out. They'll be helping, they'll be making sure that you go to the right people who will help them Femba, who will be Fembising you. When you are when you're being Fembiswa, remember it is the spiritual things, that things are done spiritually, right? The healer might be doing things, saying things, spiritual things, to Fembisa you, because like the healers people will be the ones Fembising your people. When that happens, right, you are meant to hear your people. You, the Fembiswa, that is the point why they're taking you to get there to be Fembiswa, so that your people will appear to you. They'll come to you and talk nicely with you. You'll be able to hear them. You'll be able to hear how excited they are now that you Fembisa'd them. That is why we Fembisa. You go to someone to Fembisa you, so that you can yourself be able to hear your people properly. Your people will be able to talk to you properly, because now they hear that beat. They are now in that way that they can now talk to you. Even you, the Fembiswad child. Oh, okay, we're calling you the mother here, because metaphorically you are the mother, killing the children, your ancestors. The mother is healed through Fembisa, and the children are healed through the Fembisa session. The mother will be able to hear happy children now, who have been Fembisat. Hey, sort of English is another thing, isn't it? Fembisat, Fembiswat, Fembisat, Fembist, right? The mother, you, the carrier of your ancestors, you'll be able to hear your people. That is why we go to Fembisa. You are taken there to be Fembisa. You finish, you go home. You start thinking properly. If your people think that if they were taking you to someone to Fembisa you, they will be taking you to someone to Fembisa you, and you come home, you're Fembisa. Now, from that bit, you'll be able to deal with your people. Now, when you're talking about Utwasa, you mean the healer now healing you separate, Because as a person, you are separated now. You've dealt with a lot of things. Your life experience has been a lot of problems and things have been happening to you. Now the healer is helping you heal that bit. That's why they are taking you now to help you heal while you're in their presence. Now, if there are other ancestors as well coming through, they will be coming. Remember, when you are being fembiswa by the Mandawi spirits, means that your ancestors will be coming out through the Mandawi road. Means you're coming with ancestors and what? The Mandawi spirits. Two different things. Ancestors, the water spirits. Two separate things. But the Fembisa is that the Mandawi have allowed their road to be used for your people to be cleansed through their path. That is why we go and Fembisa. That is why we do Fembisa someone. That is the path we take, the Mandawi path. That means you've got your ancestors and the water spirits, guys. So, Twasa, now, you want someone to twasisa you afterwards? They will be helping you because your people have taken you there now. It is not someone convincing you that they need to. This is the bit that you need to really, as people, will need to really pay attention to. Your people can take you to someone to just literally fembisa you only. They take you out of there. They are happy someone is fembisa you. You are at home, you're sitting at home, you're happy. Your people think that person is good again. They show you. Go to that person to help finish the other bit. We want the person to finish. Then you go there. When you're still vulnerable, it's very easy. It's very easy. When you are in that state, when you're being fembisa, you're being fembisad. There's nothing that you're going to be thinking about. You'll be tired like a mother who's just rescued their children. The children are happy. The mother is just exhausted now. Is there vulnerable. You can say anything you want to the mother. Move your leg like this. Move your hand like this. Say yes. Sign this check. They will do that because they are at that state where they are vulnerable. Guys, that's why in this spiritual journey, you need to be led by your people for everything. Everything, so you don't have doubts. When you go to someone, you go wholeheartedly to someone and you allow someone to lead you. If it's that healer that your people have sent you to the healer will be leading you. Even you wouldn't have doubt. You will be trusting that healer because it's the healer that your people have told you to go to that person. Therefore, that means the doubt should be out of the window because you're dealing with a selected healer that was selected by your people. You understand? That is what I'm talking about. When we're coming about that, there should not be doubts when it comes to things like that. We should not go to healers thinking like this. We should not be thinking about authenticity. Authenticity should be made. You should make sure you make sure someone is authentic before you go to them. And it is simple. This thing that I keep on saying to people, when you want to come to me, you need to do. You can do it with any other healer. My people, I want to go to that healer for Femba. Look into this healer. Can this healer fembisa me? And can this healer, what is it this healer can fembisa me and do other things or not? The people will show you before you go to that healer that this person can fembisa you and can help you heal as well. Remember, it is healing. Do not ever think you're collecting ancestors and forget about you healing. Healing is a long process, guys. Healing is a long process. That's why you see some people are with healers for a long time. Healing is a long-term kind of thing. It's not a short-term thing where you go collect and come back home and start working. It's a long-term thing. Cecilia, I understand I have to go back and check. Thank you, Tobela. Google is very interesting in this journey, and has changed my life 360 degrees completely. I've been through the worst and going through the most now and embracing it totally. Okay, okay, that's very good, Janet. Women did the process. A man's voice came through, but it was not my grandfather. He asked for 3 clothes. Okay, but I was looking to hear my grandfather's voice, not an unfamiliar voice during the process. Yes, that is the person that was selected at that time to represent all of them, if that's what happens, Pee. So that is good. Remember, in ancestral things, you're gonna hear a lot of unfamiliar things because this journey is not like closed, it's open. So as people mature, even your ancestors, there'll be new ones coming. Some people you don't know, they'll be appearing to you, making themselves known to you. So don't doubt your people. They'll be coming to you like that, different people all the time. When they think you're ready, the new ones will come. When they think you're ready, the new ones will come. Remember, the gifts that just keeps on giving, guys. I think that's the only way that maybe is not the right way to say, but it is like that. We'll be getting a lot of things, a lot of people coming through to us. I'm surprised by your endurance in having long live sessions. And in this hungry state. Anyway, yes, Thelma, that is what I decided with my people that I was gonna do, to have my people with me, helping me whenever they can help me. So I look at them as good things, and you know, you get there as well. You'll see when you start doing you start working. Sessions, it won't look long to you. It will look like it's shortening because you're doing something you enjoy and love. So it's like that. Yes, it's like that. Endurance, I don't know about that one. Yes, I'm so hungry. I can't wait to eat soup. So yes. And yes, so it's been like that, guys. Yeah, I enjoy this. I enjoy the live sessions so much, guys. I really enjoy them. I enjoy them if I'm helping you guys as well. Not enjoying them just because I want to be here. I enjoy them if whatever I'm giving you, it is helping you. Well, of course, I hear a lot of you are saying you enjoy this. So I'm really enjoying it as well. I'm enjoying being here. Yes, it's what I love and enjoy, you know. So that is just that. Okay. Did you reply about fasting? I was offline. Yes, I did. Yes. Oh gosh. Yes, I'm fasting, Thelma. I'm on day 5. Yeah. And I'm so hungry. I was meant to do 3 days, and I pushed it to 5 days. I thought, and I was actually thinking today I should push it to 7 days. Then I was thinking, why? Why am I actually even thinking 7 days? All I wanted to prove to myself that I still have that discipline. Is 3 days I've done it. Like I said, I was gonna do 3 days. Now what the hell? This is like me being greedy. Greedy fasting. And my fasting is, yeah, I'm eating today. Definitely eating that soup. Actually, hubby made me some nice soup yesterday. I was meant to eat it, but I said, nope, I'm going to push it today. And I'm feeling like, now today, that's the first day out of these 5 days that I'm feeling hungry. So I'm definitely going to eat. And as well, my dreams as well, they've been not as good as they should be, considering I'm fasting, guys. But my people seems to like me eating them. Their dreams, it's like they're coming, but my memory is not as it's supposed to. Maybe it's what fasting does, but the talking is nice and clear, very nice and clear. But yes, I love my dreams, guys. I'm a dream person. I really enjoy my dreams. You know, I haven't been writing them properly for the actually today's ones. I didn't even write it properly because I'm just thinking it's like something happened like that, like that. What more people were trying to show me about myself, because this is about me now. With the new gift, everything now is about me and my work, how I'm behaving, you know, as in how they see me. They're showing me like they're teaching dreams, showing me about new, wonderful things as well. Then they're showing me how I'm black, which is like today's one. I know it was about me and my work because there were other people that I didn't. So I can't think about it properly. But it's one of those things. But sleeping, I've been sleeping very well. Not that I sleep very well as well every night, but considering I'm doing this, I've been sleeping very well as well. So the only thing that is affected is the dreams. It's my dreams that are affected, which is unfortunate. And that is the only thing that will stop me today. I need to eat today so that I face my dreams. I like that. I like being in the cinema, guys. Don't like listening to the radio. Put me at the cinema. Give me popcorns. Let me watch myself in film. Let me see what I'm doing there. I don't want to hear about it from others in my ears. I want to see myself, observe myself, and see what I was wearing, how my ancestors wanted to see me. They wanted to dress me in the spirits, how they were dressing me. If I'm happy with the way I was dressed, I'm happy with the where they put me as well, the location. That's how I like my dreams, guys. So that's what I like. Okay. I can't tell you what my fast is. That one is not. It's not. It is. This one was not spiritual, guys. Okay, everything is spiritual, I guess. This one was me doing things differently. It's not advisable. This one, as a healer, I cannot tell you what that was. It involves drinking lots of this, whatever this is. That's what I'm drinking. It's not tea. Well, it is tea, I guess, if it's in the cup. But as a healer, that will be responsible for me to tell you what that fast is. Fasting should be enjoyable. Fasting should be guided. Fasting, when people are going through fasting, they should look at how they are physically, how they are, everything. They should look at everything around, the emotions, mentally, and stuff like that before they go into that. But my fasting, the ones I was doing, I always do this kind of resetting. I always try to do this kind of resetting because I've been trying every year since I have ancestors, and I haven't been going past 3 days. So today, this week, I've managed, guys. So this one, I'm just doing it for my all over well-being, for my well-being. Just want to look good, I just want to restart. New year, new me, new, those kind of things. That's what I'm doing. I'm not doing it for anything else. I don't like writing my dreams down. I dream more than 4 times. What does it mean when dream someone's giving you food in dreams? You need to watch my dream. Is there? I think it's a live session as well. The video about eating or cooking in dreams, because eating and cooking in dreams has got too many different things. If someone is giving you food in real life, it's a good thing, isn't it? So you take whatever that you see in the dream, you see it outside. If it was outside, if they're showing you someone you know if this person, is it the kind of person who will give you food willingly like that? If they're giving you food in the dream, how were they giving you this food? How were they given to you? Were you happy getting those food? Were you seeing yourself enjoying eating with that person? How was the communication there in that dream? Because it's all about that. How was it there in the dream? What did you take? How were you feeling when you were eating there in that food? When you were looking at the food? Because food as well, they're tailor-made for you. Is what you eat. Your people will know what you fancy. what you find as in posh, what you find as in rubbish, what you find as in good food, or you find as in just as normal food. These people are giving me normal food. Or this person is giving me, oh my gosh, this person is giving me like this kind of food. Wow, these people, they mean business. Because for you, you associate the food with the food that you see in your dream, you associate with that particular thing. The way you think about food in real life. Remember, it is real life taken to a dream state. But then they are showing you about the communication between the eater and the person who's feeding you. And everything around you. Okay, so that's what it is all about. So that's just that. Guys, I think you guys are happy now. You're happy, isn't it? I think I'll do tomorrow. I don't know. I need to take you outside. Actually, I was thinking today of taking you out. It's so hot in here. I was thinking of taking you out to the outside there so you can hear the sounds of birds. This place is beautiful. It's beautiful. It's so, it gives you all that. It's so grounding, I guess. So I wanted to take you actually even near the water so I can do this live session there. So I'll see if I can do that. We'll see. Let me not pre-plan this, because every time I plan something, it doesn't go according to what I'm thinking. Anyway, all right, where was I? Okay. Okay. And the meaning of finding a makulu, and they gave me lucky potion. And the meaning of, they give you lucky potion for, it's a lucky potion, isn't it? Guys, remember this, especially you, Femba. Your people are giving you dreams, they're teaching you about other things. This is like this, so they give it to you like this is for this, right? So you need to try and understand, work with them. What is in this lucky potion? You understand? So you know how to make it. So you know when someone comes to you, they want something for luck, you're giving them like this because your people have taught you in those dreams. And the meaning of finding waterfall in mountain, you found it, you were doing what? Because now you just taken two big things, waterfall and a mountain, but there's meaning, yourself, you're not in there, you haven't included yourself. Because dreams are about, the context has to be like you, the dreamer. We need to understand you through your dream. But this one is just taking the what appeals to the eye out, but not understanding what was happening in there. Because if I just say the mountain is like this, the waterfall is like this, then I'm getting you lost. Because your people's intentions were not there. They were not that. So there's so many meanings to this. Anyway, I think that is just that. I think we've done, guys. Yes, we've gone through everything that we should have gone through as people. And yes, we'll talk again. If I get the chance, I'm planning, if I can tomorrow, we can talk tomorrow. And yeah, we can talk about something tomorrow. Yeah, I'm free tomorrow. Oh, I shouldn't say that. Something might come up. So that is just that. So Tabela, guys, I think we're done, isn't it? We'll talk again. And if I can, if some of you are gonna be here tomorrow, tomorrow I'm planning to be there. We can talk about things. Maybe we can talk about relationship properly. How about we talk about relationship properly tomorrow? Like just dealing with these relationships and with this journey, it's just for healing purposes. And maybe it will help. We can talk about that. How do we help the people that we are with on this journey to give us the support and for us to support them in this journey? Because when you don't feel the support, that you get the support that you need while you're in this journey, it can mess up a lot of things. What I'm saying mess up, I mean that spiritually you can start thinking about other things. Anyway, so we'll talk. Maybe we'll talk about that tomorrow, maybe not. I'll be guided by my people, because I've noticed now I'm no longer I'm guided these days. If I'm saying I'm going to do something, it's like now they just want to prove me wrong. You're not going to do it the way you think. You need us along. You need us along to guide you. Anyway, that is just that, guys. We'll talk, and remember, your spiritual people, do not doubt yourself. Your people are always there to help guide you. Even your dreams, do not doubt them. You need to try. Even if you don't understand them properly at the moment, you will understand them. It is just that sometimes it's like that, especially if they haven't started talking to you. So don't doubt yourself. You understand them as time goes on. You just keep on practicing. Remember, you practice every time you practice. You let them know this is how you understand it. They will make those corrections. If not, you keep on telling them what you think, because the more you talk about, you interpret your own dreams, the more your people are acknowledging and correcting, Remember that this journey is not like you wake up, you know everything. Even me, I went through some stage. I mean, it took me a long time. I mean, even now, some dreams, I still have to get my people to actually come and tell me, what the hell were you trying to tell me here? You understand? So it is like that. This dream interpretation, you cannot, don't think that you won't get there. You'll get there. We all are going to get there anyway. We'll get there. Spiritually, we'll get there. It's just that at this time, it might look like it's not moving forward. But we'll get there. We'll get there. And as well, what was I saying to you? I'm learning about tarot. It's been so interesting. The tarot. I've been doing tarot on myself 7 days, and it's been really good. What I'm saying good, I mean, like, I'm asking questions and I'm being answered. It's like my people are like throwing, like, you do it like that. So I'm learning about that. So maybe one day, guys, I'll practice on you. Allow me to practice on you, because I need to practice on people. You need to practice this kind of things on people, real life people, where someone is practicing, right? So you guys might allow me to do that. So yes, I've done 7 days now. So maybe I'm ready to practice. People want me to practice on them. I'm ready to practice on you. Okay, when I'm saying practicing, I mean that this is me practicing. As remember, with this journey, even with ancestral, they practice things. They send you to people as practice. It's not like you wake up and you know things, everything like that. You understand? It's a journey on its own. But this one, I'm doing it considering, because of where I am as well. I need to use that, because keeping up with the Joneses, isn't it? The Joneses, isn't it? That's what they say. Yeah, keeping up with the Joneses. Anyway, that is just that. Yes, yeah, Ndorubua, and then yes. So that is just that. Oh, Ndivu, I'm now getting to your people there. So your people are linking us now together as well. So yes, we'll get there. We'll talk. Let me just go and eat my soup, pea soup. If I may ask, how does one tell which times or conditions are suitable for going to any water bodies as self-initiate? Actually, I thought about doing this the other on Sunday. I was thinking of doing this because I was there at the beach, and I was thinking about that. What the question you asked? Okay. I'll do this video on its own, because I was planning to do that one. So when your people are sending you to the water on your own, right, as a self-initiate, and you know you can swim or you cannot swim, only you know that. So what happens is that you ask someone, right? And you ask your people to let you go with someone, right? To go with someone. Now, I'm not talking yet about the water bodies. So you have someone with you to go with you to the water, right? That is for that purpose, for someone to be there with you, right? It is always, your people can allow you that. Some people, they do. I mean, a lot of people, they do. They always do that. They allow us to do that. So when they show you the water body that you should go to, because you know yourself, you know where you can go and where you can't. You know your abilities, you know your limits. You can go, you can swim, you cannot swim. How far can you get in the water? I cannot swim as a person, me. Actually, yesterday I went to the people to ask if they can privately teach me how to swim, because I need to know how to swim now, because I'm dealing with too many water bodies, too many water spirits on me. So, talking about not swimming, not being able to swim. You know that you can do something, you know you cannot do something. When you go to the water, you use all your senses, the water that they send you to. You're with someone, right? Can you go in it? You don't know yet. Sometimes you know that you can go in something because your people are letting you go in it, because they are directing you. That is why when you go to any other water bodies that you're being led to, you need to tell your people before you go, the night before you go, that you're going to be going there, so they can look into it and say, show you, my child, this is you drowning. There you cannot go. Or they can show you that, yes, the roads are open, my child, you can go. When you get there to the water body that you're supposed to be going into, I'm talking about river, the sea, the beach, you go to the waterfall, whatever it is that you're taking you to. When you get there, before you go in the water, because remember now you're going for what? Spiritual purpose. You're not going there to just like me, just want to get salty water, just put my legs in the salty water, the beach, or just at the river, just getting into the river. No, you know your purpose, you're going there for a reason. When you get there, you need to talk to your people properly. Like, my people, I am here. I am here. You know me, I can swim or I cannot swim. You told me to come here. So guide me now. I need your guidance. Please do not get yourself into a situation that you cannot come out of because of spirituality. But if you're spiritually led, you'll be able to know your limits. Your senses, all the senses will be heightened. You can tell, you can see, you can smell, you can smell danger while you're standing outside, whatever water body you're standing outside. So when you're there, you're talking to them, you're telling them that, please lead me into this. Please be the ones taking me into this. Please be the ones washing me. When I get in there, please be the ones doing everything there you're supposed to be doing with me. I'm going to come out beautiful, nicely cleansed. It's beautiful. And when you finish as well, you need to thank your people. Thank them for the opportunity to do whatever that they did with you there, for allowing you the chance to even be in that water, for their clean, whatever energy was there to cleanse you, or whatever you were doing there, collecting, whatever it is, so that when you go home as well, you get home safely with your things or with your people. That is what it is all about. That is the water body. That's when we go there. So, you need to look at the water body that is right for you. I tend to look at most of my energy when I go to the water, and I get a lot of energy, is the water that is flowing You know, you can see the current like flowing, nicely flowing. I do not have to be like, for me guys, I self-initiated. The first time that I went into the water was after a long time, I think. After all these water spirits have come, well, I guess I used to go to the beach, isn't it? But I wasn't going for them. But they've never led me to go to the water. But now I go to the water because I sense, my senses that I need to go to the water. But it's the water that is running, like rivers, small rivers or anything. The beach as well, I'm collecting something different. I get different, because remember all these water bodies, every water body has its own energy. You get different energy from all different water bodies. The sea will give you a different kind of energy there. The river will give you a different kind of energy there. The waterfall will give you a different kind of energy there. The still water, where it's just water, is not moving, like those like lakes, you'll get a different kind of energy there. But I always find it's good for me when I go around the flowing water, the water that is flowing, you know. Even if I don't go in, even if I go in with just my feet, just to put my leg in there. The fact that I put my leg in there, I've done my job, right? Remember, it is your intention. It is not what you do there. It is your intention. Your intention is to be there, the water, to do whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. And if you go there with good intentions, you go there knowing that you're going to get whatever that it is taking you there, you're going to come back with it, or you're going to come back refreshed, you're going to come back cleansed from that. You'll get it anyway, from the river, from the sea. Excuse me. I've never been to the sea for a long time, but I got the Abalozi spirit. And when I'm saying I'm going to the beach here, is those beaches, it's not like sea, it's like those big kind of, what they call it
locks. They are like big, they look like a big water, isn't it? They've got beaches on the side. I haven't been to the sea since, I have been, I'm lying now, I have been. But after a year of getting all the spirits, after a year, or maybe not a year, but after some time. So remember, your spirits will come even if you don't, well, I shouldn't say that because some they really want you to go there. I shouldn't say that one. Mulmele, Roneti, I had this dream. I was in a group of people. We were going to the newly built house. Each one got a house, but I did not get a house. Someone took me and told me, let me get you a house. Let me get, okay, Ronit is still typing, you a house. Okay, so that's interesting dream. What happened afterwards? What happens after that, Ronit? Interesting dream, very beautiful dream. You'll get in your house. So what happened afterwards? So yes, I'll do a video anyway on its own about the water bodies. I wake up. So they'll get your own house. Okay? You've seen that everyone was getting beautiful house. You wanted the same houses that everyone else was getting, but we will see what your house is like, right? So we know where your people are taking you. And even that alarm ringing, it was intentional anyway. So you'll see, they'll show you. Just go back and talk to them. My people, you said you'll get me a house. Can I see what house you're getting me as well? Because people got their houses. Even I want to get my house. Can you show me the house? Because remember, all these dreams is about, they show you, they talk to you, you talk to them. They talk to you, you talk to them. You see someone is taking into your house. Okay, this is my charger. My battery's flat. Okay, that's better. So, yes, they'll take you to your house. Yes, that's just that.
So yes, guys, we'll talk. Remember, we'll talk. Maybe I might be there tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow is Saturday. Remember, we might be there doing our thing. Okay, the Saturday we'll talk about. Let's talk about these things, guys, and not only other things that we go through as people. Anyway, so that is just that. I think that we've done whatever we needed to do. And I was meant to be saying bye bye, and there I am still talking 25 minutes. I'm one of those people. Guys, I'm like this. I'm like that guest, right? You'll be like, it's time. You'll be like pretending you're about to do something, right? Didn't you say you were running somewhere to the shops? You'll be saying that. I'm like that. Even with spirituality, I'm like that. Anyway, I'm done. So that is just that, guys. Just like my people, we all have to be getting all that energy, beautiful energy, guys. We should be this weekend, as spiritual people, we should be showing it off. We should be showing it. We are hanging with the hungry person here. Yes. How about